my god, hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It's thunder and lightning outside. Just got back from the gym, it feels great. Started exercising again, so I feel alive again. Anyway, welcome to the channel. This is the place where I share my life with you every single week. Usually Wednesdays, but this week it's gonna be Sunday actually.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, I got myself another bike, but I guess you see some of that in a couple of episodes.
Today is actually the last episode of the Backpack Wheelie Boys Supermoto tour that we did in Europe. Now, if you would like to watch all of the episodes in the right order, I've actually made a playlist for you that's gonna be linked down below. But for now, let's get into the episode. So we have been out riding in the Dolomites with our friends, had a great day of riding. Now the day was heading to an end, so most of us went down to the vans to start packing in our bikes. Now that's when we noticed that police pulled up behind us. I think I was the only person who loaded up my bike in the van before the police arrived, but he actually told us, stay put, you don't go anywhere, we have alerted the military police. Yeah, that's not good.
Okay.
I didn't know much about the Italian police, but I knew that the military police there were alerted when there was bigger crimes involved. Meanwhile, we waited for the police. The normal police who was there actually gave Husky Kid a ticket. He got unlucky, that's for sure, but he got his friends close and we weren't gonna let him hang by himself. So we all pulled together some cash, to split out the ticket between of us.
Ta den, det är till bötten.
And then the military police arrived and they were concerned because apparently a lot of people had been filming us, with the phone and sent into the police. So they didn't really like that so much. They started asking about our bikes and our vans and what we were doing there in Italy when we were from Sweden, far away from home. And somehow they knew that NTK and Gebel was not there among us, that they were still out riding. So they told us guys, you go nowhere before your friend shows up.
Alltså helt ärligt, så här länge kan inte de kan än.
And then there was talk about looking through our phones and the cameras for footage from today. Now, obviously, we didn't want that. So, we were a big bunch of people, everyone was talking. I was kind of sneaking away to our van, pulling up my laptop. I was hanging over the driver's seat. We had no middle wall in the van. So I was hanging out there, kind of hiding out, with the laptop, transferring all of the footage from my camera and my GoPro and my phone. It was stressful. So I'm hanging over the driver's seat into the back of the van with my laptop, trying to empty all of the cards. And then Koffe opens the door So, at first I see Koffe and then behind him I see the police officers a couple of meters away by the police car. Now after that I get eye contact with the police officers and I'm hey, sup? And then back to Koffe bro, close the door. He's nah, I'm gonna load up my bike so they don't take it. Close the door. So, hello officer. Bro, you need to close the door. And Koffe was no way, I'm loading in my bike, they're not gonna take my bike. So I was sitting there with all of the computers, the police are looking at me while Koffe is loading in his bike into the van. But yeah, I get all of the footage down on the laptop and we're safe. And then we hear from the police officers that they have stopped Gebel and NTK. And the police were actually kind of chill, the military police. I was talking to this guy, he was this much shorter than me, but the way he talked, he felt like an enormous, big guy. He was really nice actually, he understood that we didn't want to do anything bad, we just wanted to ride our bikes. But he was guys, you come to my country. You gotta follow the rules. You can't do whatever you want. If you just listen to the police, it's all good. He sounded like a sheriff when he was talking, this was his town. It was so funny, man. I really respect cops that are like that. And he said something else fun. He was and please guys, if you ride your bikes here, it is not allowed to drink alcohol. And it's the same in Sweden, so we were yeah, we know. What? Yeah, I can talk about this forever, but we have to let it go now. Gebel, NTK, Husky Kid, all of them got €250 ticket each.
Damn it, CJ, all you had to do was follow the train.
This was a pretty expensive ride, to be honest.
Now you might ask, €250 each, was it worth it? Hell yeah! It was like the best day ever. We had so much fun. That price is nothing compared to how much fun we had. Well, we headed back home to the Airbnb and we got accompanied by 2 other Swedish riders, Ecke and Scooby, who we know from before. We were just hanging out with each other. It was the last night. We had such a good time.
Jag fick med alla!
And then we went to sleep. Me and Koffe locked Sebbe and Gebel in. The next morning we woke up and cleaned out the house. At least some of us.
Yo, homie.
Yo,
Till next time.
till next time.
See you in Sweden, bro.
See you in Sweden, bro.
Ja, det var det.
Yeah, man.
See you in Monaco, boss.
See you in Monaco.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go!
Let's go!
We said farewell to each other and it was officially the end of the tour. But when one thing ends, another usually gains momentum. At least in my world. As you might remember, last year me and Koffe went on a tour. It was just me and Koffe and it was such a big adventure. So when we got home from that tour, we said to each other, we must make it even crazier next summer. Now, if we fast forward like 6 months from that, in the middle of the winter, I met up with Koffe and we were talking about the tour. Koffe was like, yeah, I know this place in south of Spain that we can go to on the next tour. So you know, me and Koffe, we just pulled up a map, watched it, and then we see that the place in Spain is actually 6 hours away from Gibraltar. And if we manage to get to Gibraltar, we can take a ferry to Africa.